It's all about that great idea. Absolutely wrong answer. Because whatever idea you have at the beginning is probably not going to turn out, well. In fact, most likely, it's probably going to be a disaster. The moment you take the idea out of the building and show it to a customer or to the market, it's not going to be accepted in the form in which it was conceived, or it may not even be accepted, right? So that great idea myth is a huge mythology about entrepreneurship. Great entrepreneurs are born. Absolutely wrong. Great entrepreneurs are made, in a foundry with, with fire, with friction, with heat, with humiliation, with failure, with, all of that. So entrepreneurs, damn good entrepreneurs are always made. They're not born. Nobody is born an entrepreneur, right? You need this world disrupting idea or vision, right? To me, that's a very big myth. All this vision. See, I'm not saying vision is bad or not, important, but this whole big emphasis on this vision, right, is just hallucination, right? So it's not about this one big fancy, earth-shaking, world-changing, disruptive vision, right? That's a very, very big myth that a lot of people have about entrepreneurs, right? Entrepreneurship is just about solving a problem, and somebody just pays you because you solve that problem very well, or you solve it brilliantly, or you solve it faster, cheaper, and so on, more efficiently, more seamlessly, and so on, right? Today, entrepreneurs are on covers of magazines, right? They're on page 3. They're giving life advice. They're on yachts. They're wearing these Patek Philippe watches, lifestyle magazines. So there is this very glamorized and romanticized idea of who an entrepreneur is. You can forget about all that. It's hard work, dirty work, right? It's boring work, dealing with uncertainty, dealing with fear, dealing with raw human emotion. People see the ugly side of you. They don't see that Elon Musk, who is standing on this pulpit in this, this mountain and holding this mic and giving this podcast. It just comes down to perseverance, grit, hard work, not throwing in the towel, waking up just to see another day, right? To figure out your 526th version of your code or your product to see whether that resonates, right? It's those kinds of details that really wear you down,